Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day. I'm now my family. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming. Every weekend, all they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen this.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Corey Oswalt, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Now at the plate, number 2. And we are ready for some
Leading
daytime
off the
baseball.
For Miami, the center fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here. A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Chad Pinder will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. JT Riddle will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Backhanded. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And strike 3 called as he says you got to be. Chad Pinder will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The result?
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fourth.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and grounds it to short. Riddle has it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped up. Lowry has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively.
The left fielder.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. In there, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oswalt isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Count even at 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Chris Coughlin waits on deck. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Batting 7.
In now, Chris Coughlin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Scorched to third. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Robinson Cano, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Back up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good.
Meanwhile, now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Peter Alonso, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it is. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his first home run of the season, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus. And
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Mets. So digging in now, Castillo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 55.
First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two and 1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, number 43, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 43.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Nope. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And there are two away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that brings up Chad Pinder.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in, JT Riddle 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Here's Neil Walker as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now it is Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Popped high in the air. Ramos moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Chris Coughlin. Now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone as they add still another.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting.
Into the box,
55.
Castillo.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. But the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Adam Conley takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Cano waits on the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Conley 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, lefty on lefties, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder close, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And there's out number 2. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Cano at third with 2 away. Popped up. Castillo calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are. Seth Lugo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
67.
Stepping in, Adam Conley. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Peter O'Brien will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 2. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
Now that, I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
In now, JT Riddle. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a fastball pulled, strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, and it remains 5-3. Tayron Guerrero enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Here's Echeverria now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Jeff McNeil will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will track it down. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2, full count.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8
Now
pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. 3-0 now.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. McNeil, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Number 4.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball just inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Full count, 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone.
The left fielder, number 52. Go ahead. That's today. Your attention, please. Now,
and a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Justin Wilson is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Neil Walker will stride in again. As first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a first pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for Miami, number 26, Danny Valencia.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. So 1-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Cespedes going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Danny Valencia has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. Standing in, Chris Coughlin. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations 55. These days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That's wide, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
3-1.
Hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes is going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Boone Logan. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, number 2,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Peter Alonso. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Sewald is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Paul Sewald. Now playing right field and batting 9. Number 12, Juan Lagares.
First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Taken there by Lowry. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in, JT Riddle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Danny Valencia will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times or do I?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and ready once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Juan Lagares. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next to the bat.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Brandon Nimmo. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The next 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Tyler Lyons takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double
swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run, as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The fastball here, as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 6. So stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Nimmo has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Ready now for the Marlins, Chris Coughlin. First offering on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 55.
Digging in the switch hitter, Castillo, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the Big Apple seats and gone. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here in this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Popped up. Walker in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Robert Gesellman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
1 out.
Next for the Marlins.
Now in the box, Chad Pinder. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Gesellman, a California-born ball player. He was a 13th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. There's ball 4. Into the box now, J.T. Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
J.T. Riddle.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
2 down. Neil Walker will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Pinder is off at first with 2 away. One and one now the count of the Marlins first baseman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Settling in now, Danny Valencia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Valencia.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Marlins 9 and the Mets 6. Drew Steckenrider comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Popped up. Castillo is there. 1 down.
Steckenrider.
Next for the Mets, Adeiny Echeverria. His prior history versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A high fastball is in there. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that will go down as a painful single. Ready now, Brandon Nimmo. Last time through was a base hit. In there, strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Boone Logan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Drew Steckenrider records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon.